All right, everybody, back again with another video here, and as you can see, we're going to be talking about another Dragon Ball Z figure, and this, of course, is Nappa, and this is an authentic Tamashii Nations Bandai SH figuarts figure, and it is an event-exclusive color edition, which, honestly, I don't even know what the original looks like. This is my first Nappa, so that's pretty cool. I was lucky to get this guy. He was at the Big Bad Toy Store online, and he's probably on pre-order for 10-15 minutes on their website, which this figure's been out for a couple years. I believe it was an event exclusive in 2021. So, yeah, I'm happy to have gotten lucky and seen that pop up on there and get it when I did. But let's take a little closer look at the box here. Now, on the side, you know, the color is a little bit different on these boxes, a little bit more fancier, I think, because it was an event exclusive. But, yeah, very cool what they did with the box there. Of course, on the back, we just have some pictures, different poses you can put this guy in. Now, I don't have Chatsu. I don't think he's included in this in the box, unfortunately. So that sucks. But I do want to get a TN and Chatsu eventually. But yeah, so that's the back there, and then here's the other side. Just another photo of him. I do like the color scheme they got there. That goldy yellow looking artwork, pretty cool. I really do like that. But we're going to get this guy out of the box and see what he's looking like. Alright, so here is Nappa out of the box. Let's get a little closer look here. He's got that smirk, cheap-ass grin on his face. But he is a mountain of a man. He's definitely a lot larger than Vegeta and Goku, which you're expecting that, but he is... Look at that muscle. Look at all them muscles popping out of his arm. That's kind of creepy looking. You know, that's a lot going on right there. But yeah, you see all the muscle tone in the legs, the arms, and they did try to do some shading here. You can see some different shades in the skin tone there, which looks good. I think that looks pretty well done, and they did it on the arms. Now up here, I don't know if you can see that well in the video, but his neck is quite darker than the rest, which they're trying to do that shading and stuff there. It kind of looks like a farmer's tan or something. It's on the neck and the chest area. It is noticeable, but... You know, I think it's passing. It isn't like, you know, it doesn't make it look bad, really. I mean, if I zoom out a bit, you can see. You know, there's definitely a difference there in the tone, which I know they're trying to make it, you know, shading and everything. But it looks fine. It works, I guess. It's not a big deal. The rest of his physique here, his armor and everything he has on looks really decent. I do like the color tone and everything they put on this. I don't know what the original one looked like, but... I'm assuming that they were different colors by the name. And this looks good. I think this looks pretty well done. I don't know if this is exact, if this one's better, you know, for him in the show, or if the other armor he had on before. I'd have to compare and look at him, because I can't really remember exactly what he wore on his introduction. But, yeah, I think this looks really well done, really good. Now, he does have those old-fashioned... like shoulder armor pad things that connect in the front right there instead of in the back, because I was talking up Turles when I did a review on him, and I said I kind of like that better, but I don't know, these ones don't seem to be falling off real cheaply or anything. They seem to be staying on there, but we'll see how that goes. But let's get into his articulation and go from there and see if he lives up to the expectations that I have for him. Alright, so let's get into his articulation here. We'll start with his head. Now that's about as far up as it's going right there. Now you can look down like that, pretty good. To the side, to the side. Is the head on there good? Rock the head back and forth. Seems to be pretty well done. So yeah, good articulation with the head. Now they always put these up. I like the way they look, but they just fall off. So I just feel like I'm going to knock them off. They are kind of in the way. I can see, like, I'm not going to be able to, I mean, I'll get them up a little bit. There's his muscle man pose there. But, yeah, we're not going to be able to get him straight up in the air going that way. But, yeah, so as far as this goes, this is probably as high up as you're going to be able to get it with this armor on. If the armor wasn't there, of course, we'd be able to get it straight up in the air. But I'm not going to mess with the armor. We all know it looks good. You'll be able to get him in the pose if you wanted to. As far as the crunch goes, I'm afraid these things will probably get knocked off too. But, yeah, so his crunch. So he goes back about that much, forward that much, And then the waist with his tail wrapped around him's good. Trying not to knock these side armors and stuff off. But they seem to be on there pretty good, surprisingly. Probably jinxed myself. But yeah, his foot goes back that much, or his knee. So that's good. Articulation there. Of course, the toe, which is always important. We got to have those toes articulating. And of course, the ankle goes around and around. He can kick out that far, out straight anyways. And he can probably do the splits. Yeah, we got some splits going on there. So yeah, all the articulations there that you're going to need. We'll be able to put him in some good poses. I'll do a few at the end of the video. But yeah, so it looks good, man. I think he looks good. His articulation's good. Of course, we expect the armor to get in the way. But overall, decent figure. You'll be able to pose him in any Nappa poses you want to do. But let's get into the accessories. Now, he doesn't have a whole lot, but we'll start with his hands first. So he does have these hands right here. I don't know which, I can't remember which technique this is or what the move's called. So we're just going to, you know, the kind of open palm hands with the thumbs here. And he does have some, the shading going on around the knuckles, as you can see, at least on this hand. I don't see as much on that hand. And then the same thing on the inside of the palm there. So yeah, pretty cool looking hands. So there's those two hands. And then he has another technique looking hands here. So you got those sets. Pretty decent. And then he has one single, and I'm trying to remember this from the show. It's been a while since I watched Dragon Ball Z over, but I don't know if it was like a pressure point finger poke of doom kind of thing, or if it's an energy blast, but I can't remember. I think it was a big thing, but like the big introduction of Nappa. But yeah, so he's got his little finger hand here that came by itself specially for Nappa. And then he comes with 3 extra head sculpts. We got this one where he's laughing, having a good old time, you know, pissing off people, murdering people, whatever Nappa likes to do, being a jerk. But yeah, so you got the laughing face there. He's got the smug look on his face over here. Then we get this one where he's, you know, scared. He's looking off the side. Oh my God, the dude's going to kick my ass kind of look. Kind of angry, kind of pissed off. Vegeta's about to murder me. That kind of thing. But yeah, he definitely looks concerned. I do like that. I do like this head sculpt. That's a good, you can do some good pictures and stuff with that head sculpt. And then of course we got another smuggy ass look here, but this time with the scouter on his face. And I believe, are they the same, just with the scouter? I think there might be maybe a slight difference, but they look, I mean, I definitely see differences with the eyes. So yeah, this is different as well, just with the scouter. So it's cool that they included the scouter. What is that, a purple scouter? Yeah, that's what it looks like. So yeah, pretty cool. So those are the 3 head sculpts. His hands, that's all the accessories for this guy. I'll take some pictures at the end of the video here. But yeah, I got this guy for, he was $79.99, so $80 from Big Bad Toy Store, like I said. I think that's a good price considering Big Bad Toy Store likes to jack up the prices on these guys like 3 times the more than Premium Bandai usually. And I know this guy wasn't $30 when he came out, or 35 or 40 or whatever. I'm thinking he was probably like 60. That's what I want to say. He probably came out at 60. But yeah, it was only $80. I think that's a pretty damn good deal. Like I said, they do random sells on there. I got my Yamcha on there as well. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know how his availability will be or where you can find him. But I will tell you that I'm happy I got him for my collection. I think he looks awesome. I think he performs well. He's not, I don't see anything weird going on with him. Articulation's good. He looks good. And like I said, I'd have to compare him with the show version and then the other version of himself to be like, oh, this isn't accurate to the show. I can't really think off the top of my head. I didn't check beforehand. But I think it looks good the way it is regardless. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching the video. Stay tuned for more, and talk to you soon.